Hey guys, welcome back to another gaming news video here on the channel. Today's Friday, the weekend is finally upon us, and if you guys are looking for something to do this weekend, by the way, I'm going to be streaming Pokemon Legends Arceus over on my Nintendo channel. You can find a link down in the description below for that. If you've ever wondered why I don't really talk about Nintendo on this channel too much, it's because I have an entire channel dedicated to Nintendo because I'm a big Nintendo fan. So over there, you're going to find, playthroughs and guides and different things like that. I did the same thing with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. We streamed the entirety of the story, and then I hammered out a bunch of guides on the game. So I'm going to be doing the same thing with Pokemon Legends Arceus. So bear with me on this channel, by the way, throughout this weekend, but that's where you can find me kind of doing that over there if you guys are interested in that. So anyways, let's jump into this video. Be sure, by the way, to stick around to the end because I decided to include one of your guys' comments as a highlight kind of on screen during the outro of our gaming news video, specifically where I will take one of your guys' comments from past gaming news videos to highlight at the end, just to kind of showcase how you guys are engaging with these topics and whatnot, and just kind of a little cool thing that I thought we could do. So yeah, make sure you guys also leave comments and engage with these topics, and you might see one of your comments up on screen in future videos. Anyways, let's jump into this. So first things first, we got the PlayStation Plus games for February. You guys can see them up on screen, and pretty good list. It's weird because there's a little bit of I guess a mixed reception. Some people are upset with this list for some reason. Other people are really excited about it. So of course, as far as PS4 games go, we have UFC 4, which it came out I want to say, was it a year ago now? I can't remember the exact release date off the top of my head. But anyway, still fairly new. UFC games are always a lot of fun if you're into fighting games. Great games. And then we also have Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep. So again, this is kind of like a little one-shot adventure of Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, which obviously we're going to be getting the entire Tiny Tina's Wonderlands game in the future, kind of a little short standalone, but they decided, hey, people liked it, we're going to make a full-blown game on it. So if you like this, you probably will like the full-blown game of Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Then of course we have Planet Coaster Console Edition as well, which I haven't actually played. I don't know if that's like Roller Coaster Tycoon or whatever. You guys can let me know if you've played it or if it's good or not. It's a PS5 game though, so definitely worth checking out. If you got PS Plus, these games are free, so check them out, have fun with them. Let me know if you're excited for any of these or if you're disappointed, and your thoughts overall. So we're not going to waste any time. We're going straight into the next topic, and that is Dying Light 2 roadmap. So we got the post-launch roadmap. I'll throw it up on screen right now so we can kind of go through it together and kind of read through it. So February, obviously we have the launch of the game, right? We're going to have factions-inspired free DLCs, which is exciting stuff. And then in March, we're going to have set of challenges number 1. So they're going to be adding different sets of challenges. So the first one is going to be sometime in March. And then we have a series of events, which is going to be called Mutated Infected, which starts in April. So again, we're getting some back-to-back months of content, really exciting stuff. And then following that, in May, we're going to have the set of challenges number 2. So the second set of challenges going to be happening in May. Really exciting stuff. And then finally, over in June this summer, we're going to have our very first story DLC, which is pretty exciting as well. And then right beyond that, going beyond June, you can see that they plan to support the game for 5 years. So we're going to have a second story DLC as well. We're going to have new weapons, new enemies, new stories, new events, new free and paid DLCs, and much more. Activities, rewards, patches, fixes, improvements, everything that you could hope for and dream for. We're going to be getting a ton of content for Dying Light 2, which is really exciting stuff. So as I mentioned in a past video where I reacted to the new Dying Light 2 trailer, I actually hadn't really gotten into Dying Light 1, and a lot of things that people kind of told me about is the fact that they do a really good job at supporting these games. So it looks like there's going to be a ton of content. Apparently they actually just dropped some new content in Dying Light 1 still even. So they really support these games, and it seems like these games are really worth your money. That said, just the base game, like we've mentioned before, is going to take like 500 hours if you want to 100% the game, which is insane. And then you add on all this other content. You just have an unlimited amount of content to kind of go through in this game. Sounds like a very exciting kind of world to be, indulged in, I guess, for lack of a better word, engaged with. It's pretty phenomenal how they're going to be supporting this game post-launch, and there is just a lot to it that we could expect in the future from this game. So get hyped, my friends. Get excited, because if you're into Dying Light, if you're excited about Dying Light 2, there's going to be a lot for you to do at launch, and then way more even post-launch. It's going to be nuts. Next up, Horizon Forbidden West, my friends. It has gone gold. It is official. If you don't know what going gold means, basically the game's done. The game is officially done. It's ready for printing. It's ready for preparing to publish it, if you will. And so it's pretty exciting stuff. I mean, obviously the game's around the corner, right? It's about that time where you'd expect it to go gold, but really cool to hear that it's official. It's official. They've gone gold, and we also got a first look at gameplay with on the PS4 Pro console. So not the base PS4, but the PS4 Pro console. You guys can see that gameplay up on screen right now, and it looks pretty crazy. Honestly, it looks pretty phenomenal, to say the very least. Now, where I first seen it is on Twitter, so I don't know if it's going to be the highest resolution or not. Depends if I find it on YouTube version. That said, it looks great. It looks absolutely great on PlayStation 4. Again, this is the PlayStation 4 Pro, right? You got to keep that in mind that, if you're on a base PS4, it's probably not going to look this good. And again, keep in mind that the footage you're seeing on screen is probably also, not the best resolution, which is going to be heavily compressed. So do keep that in mind. But, all things considered, it looks pretty phenomenal. So really exciting. Horizon Forbidden West just around the corner. Going to be playing it here on the channel. I'm really excited about it. Let me know if you guys are hyped. Just wanted to kind of mention that real quick. And with that said, let's move on. Star Wars 1313. A lot of people were really upset that this game got canned. We never really heard much else about it. We never really seen much else about it. But now, apparently some unseen Boba Fett gameplay has surfaced, and this is apparently prototype footage. Keep that in mind, it's prototype footage, but for being prototype footage, it's pretty crazy. I'm gonna throw some samples up on screen. I will link the entirety in the description below. I'm not gonna put the whole thing up on screen. It's about a 3-minute clip, all in all, but I don't want to put the whole thing up. But you could see a little bit of samplers and whatnot. It looks really cool, man. It's again, keep in mind this is prototype, right? It's just really sad that this game got canned. I mean, this makes you even more sad that this game got canned at this point because, it looks absolutely phenomenal, man. It has so much potential. Again, there's a YouTube channel called The Vault that posted this, and again, I'll link the whole thing in the description below if you guys want to see it in its entirety. But it looks good, man. It looks good. Boba Fett roaming around, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's disappointing that 1313 got canned. It's not going to be a thing. Who knows though, right? They could always, resurrect some of the ideas and concepts of this game in the future. Probably not though, but who knows what the future holds. We did talk about the other day that Respawn's working on 3 different Star Wars games, so there's a lot of Star Wars games as is right now, but definitely I think a lot of fans, a lot of people would love to see this one come to fruition as well in the future. But unfortunately, probably not as of this time, and this only puts salt in the wound, if anything, seeing that what we could have had, but we ain't getting, unfortunately. Well, that is the gaming news for today, my friends. You can see a comment up on screen for the comment of the day. This was going to be from the No More Call of Duty annual releases video, where Mankind said, I'm really hopeful that COD could come back. The last few games haven't been as good. Microsoft is the last hope for COD and other franchises. Let me know. Do you agree with that sentiment? I think, it's a lot of people have been disappointed with Call of Duty the past few years, and hopefully that's true. Hopefully Microsoft kind of, changes everything as a whole. We talked about that in recent videos, and I'm hopeful, man. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed this one, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more gaming content, everything. We do talk about the games and play the games both here on the channel. Stick around for that. Again, if you're into Nintendo, you can check out JSkeleton's Nintendo World on YouTube. That's where I cover everything Nintendo, and where you'll find me all weekend playing Pokemon Legends Arceus. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and until the next one, my friends, game on, and I'll see you guys soon.